So I wanted this session to be about Ho'oponopono, which is a forgiveness practice. And I am doing a live workshop. It's going to be amazing. It's on Sunday. I'll send you guys the info for that workshop. I'd highly, highly recommend that you see if it's right for you, because I'm working with the natural path, and we're going to be working in the quantum field. So I'm going to explain what the workshop is, but I'm also going to be teaching from a little bit from it. But so just a reminder of what the quantum field is, which is all of the energy around us. This energy is not empty. This is a frequency all around me. And there is enough power in 1 cubic centimeter of this empty space to boil all the oceans in the world. That's how powerful this is. You literally are breathing in the infinite intelligence of God. You're breathing in infinite of all possibilities of the universe when you breathe. Also, inside of the cells of your body, you have 50 to 70 trillion cells. In every single cell, you have 100 trillion atoms. In every single atom, there are numerous and numerous protons depending on the element. And in every single proton is a Planck scale, which holographically means that there is enough information in every proton, in every atom, in every cell of your body to recreate the entire universe. That's how powerful we are. That is the amount of power we have. And so on Sunday, what we're going to be doing is we're inputting people's name and birth dates in, and we're going to be, the natural path I'm working with is going to be working in this field of all possibilities, working with forgiveness, working with Ho'oponopono. So that is what we're going to be doing on Sunday. But I wanted to just remind you guys of the power that's inside of the cells of the body. And then I want to work a little bit on Ho'oponopono, and you do need a mirror for this practice, for this work. And Ho'oponopono is around, it's an ancient Hawaii forgiveness practice. And what it means, there's 4 statements that you make, 4 statements. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. That's it. But it goes way deeper than what the words sound like what they mean. Because when I first heard this, I was like, I'm sorry, why am I saying I'm sorry to the person who harmed me? Because we're actually saying, we're not saying we're sorry, we're saying, I'm sorry that there is a misalignment inside of me. It's not aligned up with the love and the light that I truly am, where I am manifesting and experiencing you, person who betrayed me, as something that is someone who's not whole and complete. And this can go for yourself as well. I'm sorry, self, that I've been putting you down and making you wrong and making you feel not good enough. I'm sorry that there is a misalignment inside of me that came from trauma, that misalignment is out of alignment with the love and light that is the truth of who and what I am. So that is causing me to experience myself as not being whole and complete. Please forgive me, self, for not noticing this misalignment, for not even recognizing that there's a misalignment that's not connecting, not fully aligned with the light and love that I am, that I'm experiencing you as something other than whole and complete. Thank you so much for showing me this misalignment so that I can realign myself with the light and love of God. And then the last part is I love you. I love you because I know that on a quantum level, I know that you are exactly who you're meant to be at this present moment in time, that your personality is exactly what is needed in the space, that who you are in the world is needed to be in the world, that your frequency of who you are is completely what is supposed to be here. And I love you for your courage for being here at this time in history. And I love you for everything you have ever gone through in your life that has created who you are. That there are no mistakes, there are no accidents, and that there's absolutely, positively nothing wrong with you. That even the times when you compare yourself to others and you don't feel good enough, that those are a part of you, and there's nothing to fix about those frequencies. There's only emotional expansion toward love. So if I'm I'm comparing myself to others and I'm feeling jealous, I'm breathing into that. It's okay that I'm feeling this way. This is a normal human feeling. This has been with me for a really long time. It's part of my personality. It's okay that you're here. I'm not fixing you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not pretending you're not here. I'm not making you right and agreeing with you. I'm not making you wrong and thinking there's something to fix about you. I'm just acknowledging the frequency, that there's a frequency here that is comparing myself to others and making me feel not good enough. And this is a part of who I am. And it's okay that I recognize that this frequency is here, and I breathe into this with my breath. It's okay. This is me. This is me. And it's okay to be me, exactly who I am. So let's do the Ho'oponopono again. This is for yourself, and you can do this with other people too. I'm sorry, self. You can even do this looking in the mirror. That would be really powerful. I'm sorry, self, that I have experienced trauma in my life somewhere that has kept me out of alignment with the light and love that I am, that I'm experiencing myself as something other than whole and complete, that I'm making myself wrong. I'm sorry that there is this out of alignment part of me that is missing that connection with love, the love that is me, that is experiencing myself as something other than whole and complete. Please forgive me for not recognizing this trauma inside of me that is manifesting as making myself wrong. Thank you for showing me this misalignment so that I can realign myself with the light and love of God that I am. And I love you because I know that you were meant to be here at this time in history, that I was meant to be here at this time in history, to have exactly my exact personality. There's nothing wrong with my personality, and there's nothing to fix. This is me. It's okay to be me exactly the way that I am. The frequency of who I am, the frequency of my personality, is exactly what is called for and needed on the planet right now. I love you. I love you for your courage, for being here, for your courage and bravery of going through every single thing you've gone through, all the traumas that you've experienced. I love you for wanting to find something that heals you and leaves you feeling better about yourself, about myself. I love you for your courage in looking deeper at who you are. So I'll do one more time. Looking at yourself in the mirror or having your hands on your heart. I'm sorry, self, that I have put you down and made you wrong and made you think that there's something wrong with you and something that needs to be fixed. I'm sorry because that is coming from just a misalignment and forgetting that I am love, and it's coming from a misalignment that is not lined up with the love that I am. Please forgive me for not noticing this misalignment. Please forgive me for manifesting the feelings in my life about myself that I'm not good enough and there's something wrong with me, that I have to compare myself to others. Please forgive me for that misalignment that has created and manifested that experience. I know that that comes from trauma. And I thank you so much for showing me this misalignment so that I can realign myself with the light that I am. And I love you for all of your bravery and all of your courage and the things that you have experienced in your life. And I love you for doing this work and doing this practice. And I love you for, in the quantum field, you are connected to everything and all possibilities of the universe. And you are so, so, so powerful. and breathe into that. And now you want to look in the mirror at yourself without judgment. I want you to look in the mirror as if you've never seen this person before. And look at her, acknowledging all she's been through, her journey in this life. Look at her in everything she has ever gone through, all the trauma. How would you feel about this woman if it wasn't you? And she's experienced every single trauma, grief, abandonment, shame, embarrassment, joys, laughter, love, sorrow, all of it. How would you feel if she was not you? Would you think she was brave to go through what she's gone through in this world, especially right now? Would you acknowledge her? So do that now. Acknowledge her for her courage and her bravery to be here at this time in history. And send her compassion. Send her some compassion because she needs it. She deserves it. And breathe into your heart. And know that you are the light of God. You are literally breathing God into your body, for there's nothing that God is not. You are a unique expression of the divine, having a human experience, exactly being you with your personality. You're meant to be you. It's not a mistake. So when you're sad or when you're afraid, let yourself feel those feelings. Breathe into them and let them be okay in your body. And then Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry that there's something out of alignment that comes from my trauma. It's missing alignment with the love and divineness that I am, that is now experiencing you as something that needs to be fixed. Please forgive me for not knowing that this misalignment is here, that I'm manifesting you as something wrong with you. For I know there's nothing wrong with you, that you are a unique expression of the divine. Thank you so much for showing me this experience so that I may have an emotional expansion toward the light and love of God that I am. And I love you, for I know that you are such a courageous soul to come here at this time in history, such a courageous soul to go through all the trauma you've gone through, such an amazing spirit. And you have this personality that is unique to anything. No one else has the same personality. And you matter in the world. You matter. And your personality is exactly what is meant to be here at this time. And that personality is a frequency in the planet at the location that you live in that helps to shift the world and make the world a better place. Your frequency matters. Your personality matters. So looking in the self in the mirror again, and telling yourself you matter, that it's okay to have your personality, and that lining yourself up with the divine, lining yourself up with the light and the love that is inside of you. Let's do that. Take a deep breath into your body and just let your body feel your body in the space. Nothing to fix, nothing wrong with you. Just feel the weight of your body. Go ahead and put your hands on your heart. And feel this light that all of us, that is inside of your heart, that actually never leaves your heart. This light and love of God, for your heart was the first organ that was created when you were conceived, started beating before you were born. It is connected to infinite intelligence. So your heart remembers and it learns. And you're breathing into this heart. You're seeing this beautiful white light. And this white light is connected with infinite intelligence, with the field of all possibilities. And now I want you to integrate, feel that those frequencies that you say you don't like, those frequencies are literally being pulled like a magnet into your heart. And they're dissolving into the light of God. That there's nothing wrong with that frequency of comparing yourself to others. There's nothing wrong with thinking that there's something wrong with you. It's just a frequency. And you breathe into that frequency and let that frequency pull up into your heart center. And let the light of the love of God, which is inside your cells, Start to transform that frequency. So as you go throughout this week, recognize who you are, acknowledge yourself, and tell yourself it's okay to be me. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling angry. It's okay. Feel it. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling hope. Feel it. And then remember that you, the divine light, lives inside of you. Start to manifest yourself as the divine light and love that you are, fully accepting your personality, fully 100% accepting yourself just the way you are. What if you did that just for this week? That no matter what you do, what you say, how you act, it's absolutely okay. Because it's who you are in that particular moment. And now in that particular moment. Like right now, you're having the experience of watching this video. This is the experience you're having. What's your personality right now? How are you feeling? For me, I'm feeling kind of joyful. I'm feeling like I'm a little tired, and I'm feeling excited that you guys are going to watch this, because I really would love for you to feel the transformation that this can have in your life, especially when you realize that you can manifest an acceptance of who you are and a joy of the type of personality that you have, and to let go of any judgment making yourself wrong. And that is so much freedom and peace, and you so deserve that. You're meant to have that. That's why you joined. So breathe into that. And breathing into the knowingness that you matter. It's not a mistake that you're here. That you, more than anyone in the entire universe, deserves your love and compassion. Totally love you. Much aloha.